Hey guys, today is December 20th, 2012, and it's almost the end of the world. Nah, but seriously, I didn't do my vlog yesterday because I had a lot on my mind, and I still do, and I'm kind of feeling a little melancholy, and I have the coughs, yeah, but I wanted to do my vlog today because I missed out on yesterday, and I feel like I needed to make up for it. So, let's hop into it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about today is taking things out of context. A few days ago, I said something and my friend took it way out of context. Now, I understand that it was a little bit harsh, but if your friends are joking with you or if someone's talking to you and you know they're joking, you can't take it out of context. You have no right to take it out of context because it's a joke. People are talking, everyone's laughing, everyone's having a good time, but instant one word slipped out, or a little phrase slipped out, everyone's like, except for my one friend, and he took it out of context, majorly out of context, and I didn't like it because he was laughing at the same joke everyone else was laughing at. We were all making jokes about each other too, so it's not like it really mattered who was taking the joke, or who was saying the joke. It was just a joke. But he took it way out of context, and got on my case for it, and I didn't like it at all because it showed, oh hey, you're gonna be sensitive about that area, but we were just joking about it. And it doesn't really make sense that when everyone else joked about it and everyone else was laughing, you are fine with it, but when only like 2 or 3 people are laughing at the joke because they get the joke, you take it out of context. And I guess it was my fault, I made the joke, but hey, you've got to learn to not be so sensitive sometimes. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about was this year. So far this year, there's been a lot that's gone down, and it's not particularly good, but not particularly bad. It was kind of in the middle. Most of the events in my life this year were okay, some weren't. But hey, that's life. It's going to throw you a curveball every now and then, or a lot of the time. And you just have to get used to it. But sometimes there's those little things that trip you up, and I didn't expect them. I mean, yeah, surprises are a part of life, but when some of these surprises happen, it just, like, stops you right then and there, and you can't process it. It actually made me stop, think, and then say, oh, okay, I get it now, or oh, that was something I didn't intentionally want to happen, and it happened, but I learned from those events, and I guess I'd like to say I maybe became a better person out of them, or I gained more experience in the positive things, and I don't know what else to say. I mean, like I said, life throws you a curveball every now and then. You just have to learn to adjust, and that's what I did. I adjusted. Now, the third thing I want to talk about today is difficulties in a relationship. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't always have this, or some people don't have it at all, but my past relationships and up to this point sometimes have been difficult, or I've had difficulties with the girl, and it's been really different for me because I'm not used to this. Ugh, sorry, someone texted me. And I didn't know how to adjust to it because I wasn't ready for it. But, like I said, difficulties in a relationship. Everyone has them, including me, and sometimes they don't necessarily mean a good thing or necessarily mean a bad thing, but it's a point in a relationship where you need to figure out what both of you want and what both of you need. I know, like I said before, I'm only 18. I really shouldn't be talking about relationships because I'm so young, but I've had relationships where they've actually had those moments where I need to say, oh, hey, I need to choose this, or I need to choose that, or oh, hey, I need to adjust so I can fix the problem in the relationship, and I need to adjust quickly. I didn't do that. Now, some of you are probably laughing at me saying, like, oh, hey, maybe he's a horrible guy in a relationship. I don't know if it's just me or if it's anyone else, but I've never really been able to adjust quickly to people. And it's been really difficult when I'm dating someone and I've had to adjust really quickly because they move faster than I do or they move slower than I do, and then I'm stuck there or I'm lost or I don't have words to say, and it gets awkward in the relationship, and then you just have to say, halt, I'm done, or we need to talk about this, or we need to stop dating because this is really confusing and I don't know what's going on. And like I said before, life throws you a curveball. This would just happen to be one of those curveballs. But in a relationship, you can't really expect it to be 50-50. It's actually going to be more of a 70-30 or an 80-20, depending on the person, and also what you act like. Now, I'm not saying that it's a, sorry, someone texted me again. I'm not saying that it's a necessarily bad thing that someone does more than the other, but you kind of have to learn to gauge it at 50-50, because if it's 50-50, then you both have nothing to argue about. Reason being, you both put the same amount of effort into the relationship. You guys put the same amount of work into the relationship, or at home, or wherever, and you guys do equal process, and do an equal process, which means there can't be much to argue about. Now, as to where some relationships, I actually have seen this 70-30, or 70-30. I actually know a friend that actually does have a relationship that's like a 70-30, and the girl is the 30 part, and he does put the 70 in. Now, she may not agree with me in my concept, but she isn't. I'm actually right. It is a 70-30 thing between them. And my friend cooks, cleans, does work around the house on top of the job he has, and all she does is sit around, maybe go to work twice a week, 3 times a week maybe, and then she'll occasionally work around the house, whereas my friend will work around the house every day. And it's weird because I'm not really used to seeing the guy put in more effort than the girl, because normally whenever I see people dating, or I'm dating, the girl wants to put in more effort than I do, which makes it kind of like competition, but it's difficult for me to explain, but you guys can get what I'm getting at. And I don't know how to really explain it anymore because, like I said, there's been a lot on my mind. I am feeling a little bit melancholy right now, and I just wanted to do this because you guys, a lot of you guys are my friends and are watching these videos, and then some other people are watching these videos and actually watching these videos and understanding them and taking them into context or taking them out of context and then putting them into real life or applying them into real life, which is really great. I'm flattered that you guys do that. And I've actually had kids from my school, random people in my school. Oh my god, sorry, another text message. I've got to stop telling people. I'm sorry. Off topic. Like I said, I've had people tell me at school, like, oh, hey, I watched your vlog last night, or, oh, hey, your vlog is pretty cool. Maybe you should come to my house one time and shoot a vlog. And I'm actually kind of getting notoriety at my school. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm not saying it's a good thing, because everyone knows my faults now, or how I speak, which is actually the fourth topic of the day, which is my vlog. It's the 5th vlog of my entire vlogging career, which is really short, and although it's only been 5, it feels like so much more has happened in the time that I've been doing this. Now that I've been doing these, I've actually thought about my life and the position I'm in, and it makes me realize what my life is like and what it could be like if I tried harder or if I tried less, it also makes me realize, oh hey, people actually listen to what I say and what I do, or look at what I do, which is good in the sense that, oh hey, people are noticing that I'm doing something and I'm doing it for the reasons I want to do it and that I'm an individual. But at the same time, it's a bad thing because people are saying, oh hey, you could do a better job, or oh hey, you really don't know what you're doing. And I take both the criticisms, and I actually do enjoy the criticism and the support that everyone's giving me. I really like to thank all of you for doing this and showing me that how I can improve, and watching these videos again. And it's really fun actually. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking to the camera in front of you in front of you all, which I never would have really thought I could ever do because I'm not a courageous person. And I've been in ROTC for 4 years, and they teach you that being a leader, you have to be courageous. I'm actually not that courageous. I am actually very shy, and it took me a lot to make up the courage to make this vlog. Actually, before I started this vlog, the very first episode, I was supposed to do it a week and a half before I started. And I just put it off and put it off and put it off. 1, because I was scared, and 2, because I was procrastinating. I didn't know what to say. But I'd like to thank all of you for supporting me and watching these vlogs. Even though it's only been a short 2 weeks, it's actually felt a lot longer in my mind and physically. Which really leads me to my question of the day. My question of the day kind of hits home with around this time of year. And that question is there anything this year that's happened to you that you wish you could change? Or, to word it more simply, has anything happened this year that you wish you could change? Be it good or bad, or whatever. Just tell me. I'd really like to see what you guys post in the comments. I actually did get a comment about 2-3 days ago about one of my vlogs, and my friend, funny comment, but it actually did ring in my head, thinking, oh hey, maybe I should work a little harder on these. So I'm going to start working harder on these. I'm probably going to start doing them, maybe daily if I really wanted to. And then I'm going to try my best to fix any mistakes that I make, and then I'm going to work on it more and more and more and see how it works out. That is what I want to change this year, is how I do these vlogs and how I do them for you. But that's my time, and I will see you guys tomorrow, actually, because tomorrow's Friday. Alright guys, this is Jamie, and I'm signing off. Later.